Now we're going to learn how to do the technique using oil pastel of feathering. Feathering is another way of transitioning from color to color. This is not blending. With blending, you actually mix the colors. With feathering, it's what's called visual color mixing. You're just overlapping or layering colors on top of each other, and then our eyes do the work. By layering a yellow on top of a yellow-green, or a yellow on top of a green, you get a yellow-green. For this color scheme, I decided to do cool colors. For blending, I did warm. For this one, I chose light green, blue, and purple, in that order. Light green is the lightest, so light green is my base color. I'll start with the cone. Again, these are curved forms, so all the value that I add will be done with curved lines or curved layering. The lightest color is your base, and you fill it in. Now, feathering is also called hatching. It is repeated hatch marks or repeated parallel lines, and it can be done quick, it can be done slow, but the light source is on the top left, so the value begins on the bottom right. Just as blending, only instead of pushing the colors into each other, you're just layering the colors on top of each other. Remember, every time you take a step forward to a darker color, take a step back, use the lighter color before it to have a smoother color transition. Now I'll go in with my purple. Purple is the darkest value, or the core shadow, the darkest part in the form. Again, go back to smoothen the color transition. And the same thing for the cylinder, and the same thing for the sphere. Fill with your base color, which is your lightest color. Go in with your repeated hatch marks or your repeated parallel lines. They could be vertical, they could be diagonal, but they're next to each other. And again, you're not pushing the color into each other, you are layering the color on top of it, and that is called visual color mixing. You can do this with hatch marks, you can do this with dots, which is also called stippling or pointillism. But for this purpose, this technique is called feathering. Straight, repeated lines that when overlapped with color, you have a smooth color transition. You can use this technique for different textures like grass or bushes, or a lot of famous artists such as Vincent van Gogh uses the technique of feathering.